Okay, so this is the second part of the operation for the cylinder. We drilled our holes, now we need to tap them out, not only in the top and the bottom, but also on that pivot hole as well. So I've taken the cylinder out of the fixture and mounted it back into the vise. Of course, I've cleaned the vise out, cleaned the parallels, and everything's set to go with the cylinder. The other thing that we need to do, of course, is to remove the drill. Back the holder, and also for the drilling operation the speed was much higher than for tapping. Of course, we need to change from high to low. We do that again with this lever on the side of our milling machine. So let's change from high to low. There we go. It's going to get a little tricky. Oh, there we go. Excellent. Okay, so now let's put in our number 540 tap. That will be for the top and bottom of our cylinder. Chuck. Tighten that up. There. Great. So it's very similar to the drilling operations. We first need to move the vise and the workpiece over and locate, tap in one of those. Let's look at this one here. There we go. So again, we just need to locate the workpiece. Are. That's looking nice. The next thing that we need to do is make sure that, let's lock the tap in position, is we need to remove the stop. It's very, very important. We cannot allow that stop to operate at all. Because again, we're forming a thread inside the hole. We don't want to strip the thread. So let's get rid of the stop. Remove it completely. However, we also want to go down to a certain depth. We don't want to completely go down too far, else what will happen is we'll bind the tap and it will snap the tap. So we want to go down roughly to about that deep into the hole, so just under ½ inch. So the best way of doing that, ensuring that that's the case, is to go back to our scale again on the front of the machine and just mark off, let's say, ½ inch. There we go. And I'm just going to put a little mark there. So we don't want to go deeper than that mark there. Great. So that's disengage. And also, because of the way that the vise can move around on the table, let's just lock down the vise now. So I'm going to use this clamp right here. There we go. And just there we go. Great. So now we're ready for the tapping operation. I'm going to use oil for this. And be very generous with the oil on the tap. There we go. Just like that. We need to change speeds. So again, we talked about this in class. So you change speeds on the machine. That is the correct speed for tapping operations and rotating in the correct direction, of course. Bring the tap down, engage the machine, and allow the tap to do all the work. All we're trying to do is overcome friction within the spindle, within the quill of the drilling machine. So bring the tap down to the hole and then allow the tap to take over the operation. You'll feel it pull itself down into the hole. We don't want to go down too far. That's where our mark on our scale is roughly, let's say, ½ inch. And then, as we approach that mark, we reverse the machine. And again, allow the tap to pull itself out of the hole. We are just overcoming friction. Pulling it out, just allowing it to come out by itself. And there it is. We repeat that operation for the 3 other holes on the top. We rotate the cylinder and again repeat for the 4 holes on the bottom.